Goku's new form is not Ultra Instinct. That's right. I have watched the special several times and I've scoured the internet looking for pieces of evidence. I've come to believe that Ultra Instinct, while really important, is only a part of the new transformation that Goku has and that he will still go through. I want to talk about it. What is up, YouTube? I'm Josh. This is the Den of Nerds. Hey, real quick, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you're definitely going to want to do that. We talk about all sorts of Dragon Ball stuff, Star Wars stuff, and nerdy things here on the Den of Nerds. So subscribe to the channel, support independent media. Oh, and shout out to Jeremy Strong, who got the nerd card question correct in my latest Luke Skywalker and Kylo Ren video. You definitely know your stuff when it comes to Star Wars, Jeremy, so shout out to you. There will be another nerd card question at the end of this video. All right, now let's get right into this. Now, the first part of this video is going to be me sort of putting some doubt into your mind that Ultra Instinct is the exact form that Goku tapped into. So let's start with what the gods say about Goku's transformation. I think it's pretty important to note that the Grand Priest himself says that it's too early to make a conclusion on what happened to Goku. That's very interesting. He's a very powerful being, and we assume he can be very observant, as most of the angels can be, so he doesn't even exactly know what is happening, right? Whis gives us our best explanation for what is happening, and he's really excited about it, but he uses a lot of words that are filled with uncertainty. He says he believes, the word might, and he ends all of his statements by saying that that is his assumption. You see, Whis doesn't even know for sure what is happening to Goku. He says something really exciting might be happening to Goku. And while I think he is right about Ultra Instinct, I think there is a lot that he is not seeing and that he is not sure about. You see, if the gods instantly knew that this was Ultra Instinct, if that's all that was happening, I feel like they'd be very quick to know that and to say that. And that's not what happened. There's something else going on here, guys. Now let's talk about what exactly did happen, and we can only go off of what we see go down. It's too hard to draw conclusions, and I think it's important to note the actual sequence of events that happened that brought Goku to the point that he was at the end of the special. So let's go through this. Number one, Goku goes through all of his forms, including Super Saiyan Blue combined with Kaioken times 20. So he goes through all of his forms, which is a really cool effect, you know, watching him go from Super Saiyan to Blue with Kaioken. It was very cool, but I think it's important to note he goes through all of his forms. Number two, he uses a spirit bomb, which he thinks is his ace in the hole, and it is sent back to him. Number three, he tries to crush the spirit bomb, but it implodes. This is very similar to what he did in the Battle of Gods anime rendition when Beerus sends that little ball of energy his way and Goku crushes it. Very cool and very interesting. But he does that again, but this spirit bomb implodes, causing a nuclear-like explosion. The energy from this imploding spirit bomb goes through Goku as he is fighting against it. So that fight was a trigger. His energy then, number five, disappears to the point where people think he's dead. I think that's very important to note. Nobody thought he was around. Nobody could sense his energy. He was dead for all intents and purposes. And then number six, he erupts with a power that shakes an infinite realm. Guys, that's a lot of strength. Do we really think that him being able to move without thinking was somehow tap him into a power level that could shake an infinite realm? I really don't think so. I think, like I said before, it's a part of the puzzle, but not exactly what the total thing is. I truly believe that the explanation here has to do with combining Saiyan genetics with the Ultra Instinct ability. I think it was a sort of instant Zenkai boost when Goku was completely drained and brought to the brink of death. And when he tapped into Ultra Instinct, because he just had nothing left and was just operating on willpower, something within his body combined with his genetics allowed him to break through the shell, find a new level of power and absorb some of the energy from the spirit bomb. I basically think that if his body is able to move on its own, then maybe his cells themselves were able to move on their own. And we know that Saiyan genes in Saiyan cells have very unique ways of operating with ki. This brings me to thinking that Ultra Instinct is only a part of what will become a whole new series of transformations. After all, there is precedence for this. This is what Saiyans do. We got Super Saiyan, we got Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3. We got the God Ki, we got Super Saiyan God, and then we got Super Saiyan Blue. And on top of that, we combined Super Saiyan Blue with Kaioken, and there was God swapping, which is a swapping between the red and blue form that Goku did in the anime and Vegeta did in the manga. All of this has to do with how uniquely the Saiyans, due to their genealogy, interact with ki and with power. So if Ultra Instinct is this way to take off limits, take away the thinking and just operate in what I call flow, then it is possible that the Saiyans are able to tap into perhaps a new form of ki, a combination of God and normal ki, or something to that effect. Imagine what Goku will be able to do when he isn't completely depleted, when he has all of his ki and is able to tap into the power of Ultra Instinct. I think when he masters that ability, we will get a whole new series of transformations, because that's Dragon Ball, baby. That's what we love. We love these crazy color schemes, these crazy transformations. It's unique to the Saiyans. It's so friggin' cool. And I cannot wait to see what happens when Ultra Instinct is mastered and is integrated with the Super Saiyan form. So guys, that's my argument. That's why I believe that Goku's new form is not Ultra Instinct, but does utilize Ultra Instinct. Because a lot of people were commenting on my videos and saying, Ultra Instinct isn't even a transformation. You know, I'm kind of thinking you're right, but I do think Goku is getting new transformations, and he will be able to utilize the power that comes to him from Ultra Instinct. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this theory? What do you think about Ultra Instinct? Do you think we're getting a ton of new Super Saiyan / Ultra Instinct transformations? I want to talk to you about it in the comment section. All right, let's check that nerd card really quickly. I want to know, what is the name of Vegeta's brother? He's actually mentioned very briefly in Dragon Ball Super, but Vegeta has a brother out there somewhere in the galaxy. What is the name of Vegeta's brother? Answer that question in the comment section below. As I always say, I hope you are having an awesome and nerdy day. See ya!
Us